Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lost and About. I'm Haron Madenge, and today we are in Nakuru County and we are exploring the famous Hyrax Hill museum site. This is a place whereby I believe nitaonesha kwa video what the place is about, but for now I'm here at the Tortoise Farm. They do have tortoises, as you can see. I'm carrying one of the tortoises here, one of the small tortoises here, and this tortoise might actually be older than me. It might actually be older than me, so I must respect the elders. Wahenga na waheshimu sana tafadhali. Let me take you back to your home. This is the tortoise. Yeah. And so we are here today to learn more about this place, to explore it. So come with me, guys, join me. Yeah, so you guys, as you can see, this is the tortoise pit. As you can see, there's this one here. He is a very, very, very big tortoise. Here he is. I'm just petting him, petting his back. Yeah, there's one of them. And here are rather two tortoises here. So they live in this enclosement here. And so as you come over to Hyrax Hill, be sure to stop by. Look at them here. Pale kunao wazee Kobe, mababu, my ancestors, and this is what they are fed on. This is what they eat. This is what they eat. So when the time for feeding comes, they are fed these cabbages. Guys, you can see this tortoise here. It's eating. A hungry tortoise. That is munching on its cabbages. It's munching on its cabbages. Yeah, and so here we have some few local tourists. These are local tourists here. Yes. So As you can see, this place is very famous. There are very many people here, and actually there are others who are playing down there. I think I'll also show you guys. Yeah, but for now, I'm headed to the garden, and I'll see what the garden is all about. Yeah, so guys, I'm still here. I'm still enjoying my adventure, and so far the place looks awesome. And so from the Tortoise Farm, I've followed this nature path that I've showed you, and my tour guide for the day has just told me that this path leads to the settlement number 2. And I think it is time for me to tell you, to give you a brief concept about the exact ancient people who used to live here. This area is thought that the people of the Sirikwa community are the ones that used to live in this particular settlement. And because of that, the second site that you are visiting now is named as the Sirikwa Settlement Place. And that is the number 2. And also there's also another one, there's also the number 3, and the number 1, I think it's just from the main entrance where we've come from. So for now, we're headed to the number 2 settlement, and then we might go to the number 3. Na adventure itakuwa imeweza. I'm still telling you a brief history of the Sirikwa people, and I'm reading to you the history because obvious you can't obvious. Najua mtasoma hiki yote, so nitawasomea kidogo. This depression or hollow was formed by a people known as the Sirikwa. It is one of the 13 of these sites in the Hyrax Hill. Similar hollows are found in clusters from the Nakuru area up to Kenya's western highlands. Oh, so these people, they used to occupy this area from here up to the western. So these similar places can be found along the Rift Valley from here to the western part of Kenya, because that is where they used to live. So guys, let's continue with the adventure. As you can see, this is a map of how the place would have looked. You can see it's an enclosure, and here is where the sunken part was, where the cattle pen was, and then there's a trench around for protection, and then now the people would be living on these small settlements here, and the cows would sleep inside the depression. So let's go. Let's see the second adventure. So we are just from the second settlement, which we found out that was a cattle pen, whereby they used to put their cattle during the night so that they would be safe there. And now we are headed to the third place, which is called the Hyrax Viewpoint, the Hyrax Hill Viewpoint. And just a brief history about why it is named Hyrax Hill. It is because the animals that used to live here, they were called Hyraxes. Hyraxes used to occupy this area, but due to the animal-people conflict that happened due to the settlement that was developed here, the Hyraxes were forced to move, but the name was still retained. But if you are interested in seeing one of the Hyraxes, there are some that have been stored, that have been preserved in the main hall of the museum. You can always come, get to see how a Hyrax looks like, because I know maybe most of you even don't know what a Hyrax is. Yeah, so maybe you can come, get to know about the Hyraxes and also learn the history of this place. And something else, that the place that we are going, I'm told that from there, from that hilltop, the vantage point from there, you can see the entire of Nakuru County, from Nakuru town, Menengai, the Bahati area. Bahati area is around that area, and then you can also see the Nyandarua Highlands at a distance, not forgetting the Lanet area and also the famous Lake Nakuru. So let's go, guys, and let's see if we can clearly see these places from on top of this Hyrax Hill viewpoint. Let's go. So guys, as you can now I'm now headed to the second viewpoint, whereby maybe I'll be lucky to see the Lake Nakuru from up here, also the Nyandarua Settlement, Lanet and Bahati. So this is the hill that I have to climb to get to that place. So scary. Yeah, so right now I'm at the highest point of Hyrax Hill. This is the place that I was telling you about, and from here, guys, at a distance you can see the famous Nyandarua plains over there. Then they come and join the Lanet area from there, and then from there you can see the entire Nakuru now. Yes. And now from there you can see the lake. That is the famous Lake Nakuru. And now also the town can be seen from there. You can see the entire town of Nakuru from this viewpoint. Yes.
We are going light.
To the right. I'm just from the viewpoint. This is the path that we used to get to the viewpoint, but now we are turning right into this area that is called the Neolithic Settlement. And just from the name Neolithic, I think already something in your mind has already clicked that these people, they are more intelligent to be. Hapo ndo naonesha kwenye game iko. Let's go and see how the game was. What the game that they play. Yeah, this is the path. Walk with me, walk with me. With your name, my name. Yes, guys. This is a tree. This is a tree. The tree is called Mudigio tree. It bears some fruits that are edible, very sour but very edible. We used to eat even the leaves when I was young. The taste is still the same.
So this is a very good, nice place to come and picnic. But you always advise people to carry their cold drink because it can really get hot up here. And thus can really attack you, so we advise you. But we only tell people, please don't litter around. If those plastic bottles, those plastic wrappers, kindly do not litter around when you've taken your snacks and your drinks. Take your waste with you. We have some dusty bins at the museum. Thank you and welcome to Hyrax Hill Museum. Yes. Let's proceed.
Hey, guys, as you can see, this is the mysterious game that I was telling you about. And the name of this mysterious game is called Bow. Now, Bow is a game that is played by playing these rocks here. Yeah? And as you can see, these holes here, they are prehistoric holes. In that they used to play the games a long time ago, but the exact period that these holes were formed or that they used to play this game is not very well clear, but it is in the prehistoric times. Also, something else about this game is that this game is common in very many areas of East Africa, like in Kenya, Ethiopia, Tanzania, and downwards to the southern part of Africa in Malawi. Now, maybe you might be wondering, how do you play the bow game? And this is how you play it. For example, let's say that this is my row, and this is the opponent's row. What I'll need to do is that I look at the hole, even one who is starting to play. I look at the hole that has more than two stones, and maybe I'll pick those, just leaving one there. And then what I'll do, let's assume that let me hack the game. Let's assume that this place had many holes, had many stones like that. So what I'll do is that I'll pick the holes from here, and then I'll go dropping them in a clockwise manner, dropping 1 stone at each hole that is here. So maybe I might start from here. I might start from here. 1, no, not exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if the last stone falls in a hole that has more than two pellets, I can pick up the extra pellet and keep on playing my game. And this is just the prehistoric game that they used to play, but now there's a new one. The people and the management of the Hyrax Hill, they have been able to recreate the same bow game for your enjoyment, and it is because of you, so that they can make sure that whenever you come into this Hyrax Hill place, you can also enjoy the game as the Neolithic people used to play it. So guys, this is the new bow board. This is a new bow board, and as you can see, she's playing. I don't know if yeah, she's playing. I don't know if she knows what she's playing. Yes. Yeah, so guys, this is the recreation board. We have already seen the prehistoric one, and now this is the new one that you guys, whenever you come here, feel free. I'm even told that the whole tournament's here. So wherever you come, whenever you are here, wherever you are here, just come to the bow game, get to learn. Actually, they do have instructions there whereby you can read the instructions first, so that you can understand the aspects of the game. But I'm just encouraging you guys, Maze, come visit this place. This is Hyrax Hill. I'm so happy, I'm so honored to be able to film this place. I know that not many people have been given that opportunity to film, but I'm so lucky. Thank you to the management for allowing me to come through. I'm so humbled, Manze, and I hope this will encourage more people to go out, to step out more often, and to come and experience the Hyrax Hill experience, man.